Hey y'all,
Hey y'all,
welcome
welcome
to
to
Marriage
Tell Me
Minutes
What to
at its
Read. Yes.
pace. This week we're going to talk about the transition of your teenager to college.
Mm.
Our little one, Erin, is
Yeah, little one.
she is slowly embarking upon opening herself up to the whole college process.
Mm.
We both have our own ideas what that should look like, but I think we're very clear about it in terms of in today's climate of obtaining a college degree. And so we're preparing her mind and letting her know that her junior year is the most important year. We're letting her, decide uh, what next year should look like. Um, she started here on the West Coast for colleges, but has slowly migrated and included some other universities that she wanted to look at. And so I'm sure the fall and the spring will be a lot of college tours for the Whitehouse, um, deciding on the type of college that she will attend, being cost effective, junior college, and then getting into your major. What are you going to major? And so we know that we're not the only ones. We definitely have friends who have walked this walk, but we know that there are those of you who are embarking upon the same challenge or aspect of your marriage in terms of your children preparing to go away.
So, how do you handle this? So, the first thing I think is that it's got to be bathed in prayer. And I am thinking about, as you were talking, I'm just thinking about how it mimics marriage in many ways, right? Mm-hmm. So, you need to pray about the decision that you are going to make. But then, when you are making those choices, how do you make them? Like, I know at one point it was so important to go to the prestigious university, and college is expensive now. So you can't necessarily make some of the choices and stuff that maybe you could have 20 years ago, because the amount of money, even though the college was costly then, I just think it's very exorbitant now. And so when you're making those big investments, to me, I'm talking about a wedding now, marriage, when you're making big investments like that, you don't need to go into them lightly. Not that you can't change and go to another college, not that you can't get divorced and go to another spouse. Well, do you want to? Like, you want to make a good choice, you want to stick with it, whether it's good or bad, and you want to roll with it. So, some of the important things to me for my daughter in regard to going to a school is that she is going to be culturally enriched with people from all different places, all different backgrounds, all different ethnicities, so that she gets the exposure to what a real world is for a young African American woman. And so that's what's important to me. I don't know that the name of the college is so important to me, but I want her to be in a place where she can grow and where she can feel comfortable. Like, that's important to me too, for her to feel loved, to feel like she's got some support away from home like she does at home. Those are some important things to me. And then, if I can afford it. And I'll say this now, I'll pass it back over. One of the things that we've been telling Erin too, with this being her junior year, like, put all your eggs out there, right? Throw all the paint on the wall. So if you've got a talent and you got a skill and you got a merit, do everything you can to get every type of scholarship, every type of support that's available to you, so that you can make the choices and decisions that you want. I want to do this, I want to do this, and I can pay for it here and I can pay for it there. If you don't invest well early, you don't have those choices. And then you're forced to say, well, I got to go here because this is all I've got. That's all I have.
And I think for me, right, wow, here just go. I think for me, it's hard because that's baby girl, but I think about safety, uh, more so than anything. And I think about, we all make mistakes, and I know that we have to be hands off on some of the things that she has to make mistakes in. Uh, as a parent, you always want to try to soften the blow for anything that may be disappointing in your children's lives. But safety is what I think about. I mean, and I know it's not the world in which that we went away to school. And, when you think about what our parents just let us go and do and how we could just move around and not really feel the threat or feel unsafe, but nothing but the grace of God. But yeah, so that's where we are. And so she wants to be a lawyer. We think, yeah, well, she does. And so, yeah, today.
It's been today for a while.
Yeah, it's been today for a while, but and so that's where we are, but I know that from my experience, you have to really operate in what you love. And if you don't, then you'll always be not happy because you're not necessarily doing what you really love or where you're bent to in terms of what you choose as a college career or a college major. For example, I was great in math. And so I didn't go to school for finance or anything like that, which would have been within my wheelhouse. I did computer science.
You got to think about it.
Yeah, I went into computer science and then not, being first generation, understanding what college is really all about. But we're just trying to give her put everything on the table for her to make the best decision. But we know that we're not the only ones going through this. We know that there are close friends who have already traveled this road. And so we encourage you to be part of the process. Decide, make it a group thing, enjoy this aspect or this season of your lives, because this is how we model how you make decisions within a family unit.
Yeah, and get mentors. Like you said, we've got friends that have had children now go off to school. I'm asking my friends about scholarships. I'm asking about how they get this, how do they do that. Their children have done well. Get mentors for yourself as parents so that you can know how to do it correctly. So I am going to be calling all of y'all. Y'all know who y'all are, right? But again, I want to bring this back to marriage a little bit too. You need mentors in your life. We haven't said that in a while. If your marriage is getting ready to go to college, you need a mentor. That's all.
That's it?
Yes, I mean, get
Okay.
get one. Get a mentor.
Get a mentor.
Counselor. Get somebody else that has been through where you're going through and ask them, how you do that, Dad?
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Bye-bye.